John in the morning, never been disappointing. Got fits in this bitch and the hits start pouring. Rejected, twitch 20k bitch. I'm in it to win it, killing my enemies. Never feeling sentimental, potentially a villain. Essentially, I've risen to the top, no stop. CSGO, motherfucker, rush B. I know, never been able to rhyme slow, and I gotta get it like whoa. AKA spraying these shots for the lames. I've been wasting no time. I ain't playing no games. I got skins on deck. I just flipped the check, and anybody got a problem, they gon' end up wreck. Every kind of level I've been up is only minimal effort. I be a beast and a beat, and I mean it. When I said that I'm the meanest, the leaders, delete them. I beg them and take them out of the oven and eat them. I'm hungry for success, they see the suck less. Talking about bars when they flying in the sundress. Spin up for a minute, I can really feel the unrest. Let me grab your bitch and you know I'ma make her undress. 2017, I'ma be a little belligerent. I gotta pay the bills and I'ma do it with ignorance. Got a 9 to 5 but I'm killing this. Evacuate the building, leave a second to the ceiling. Fucking villain, I'm deeper than that. Sleeping in the venom, but I'm like cinnamon. The end of them is imminent. I hit him like Riddle and got him stumbling, dribbling from the words that I'm spitting. Give me a verse and I'll kill it, I'll bring the hearse. This is what they wanted, this is how they're gonna get it. This is what they wanted, this is how they're gonna get it. Bitch, I've been that fucking kid since 17 without a soul. Had a vision, had to get it, had to grab it by the throat. Had a lot of pressure built, but feel like I'm still in control. Had a vision, had to get it, had to grab it by the throat. Bitch, I've been that fucking kid since 17 without a soul. Had a vision, had to get it, had to grab it by the throat. Had a lot of pressure built, but feel like I'm still in control. Had a vision, had to get it, had to grab it by the throat.
I was mad about that clap earlier. Get clapped again, man. Get out of here. Alright, guys. I meant to make this video a long time ago, but I was really sick for a while, and I didn't want to be coughing all over my mic and in y'all's ears. So I'm finally making this build. This build is called the Titan. And I call this build the Titan because it's just a whole, like, it's the race of gods, like, blah, blah, blah. But the damage is godly as well, and I didn't want to just keep calling builds Godslayer. I'm going to just keep all Godslayer builds to my Templar. And I'm going to just find different names for my other classes. But anyways, this is a StamSorc build. See, like, he's excited about it. This is my StamSorc build videos. This is my second one. The first one I made was kind of a meme. I was just kind of fucking around. I said, fuck it, I'm going to make one. This is the one that lots of people have been excited for. Other streamers have hit me up and like asked me when I'm making this. Got lots of YouTuber comments to make it and you guys' comments. So here it is. It's the build video finally. So yay. Yay. Alright. First thing we're going to talk about, guys, is this is a medium armor StamSorc D-Swing build. D-Swing in lag, I'm going to tell you this right now. It's the worst thing in existence. It's awful. But let's go and get to the build. Alright, so sets wise, a lot of people were like, bro, what you running, man? You hit hard as hell. Well, here it is. So I'm running 2-piece Engine Guardian. This is my sustain. This is for dark dealing. This is for streaking. This is all that because my magical sustain in this is reliant on EG, Maelstrom, Sword and Board, and tripods. But I am using 2-piece Engine Guardian. This is 5 medium and 2 heavy. So it's 2 Engine Guardian. And the other set is Veiled Heritence. Now, Veiled Heritence is a set that I've been using forever. I've always been using this set. I'm so glad people picked it up. I am glad that the market prices on these went up because I bought all my gear, golded it all out when all this shit was cheap. But I got Veiled Heritence on my chest, my legs, and 2 jewelry pieces here. And yeah, the neck as well, actually, because I don't have a Veiled Heritence 2-hander sword. And then you also want Veiled Heritence to be proccing whenever, so that way on my back bar, Veiled Heritence is still proccing. So it's heavy chest, legs, and all the jewelry. The other set I'm using, guys, is Clever Alch. So we got a medium gloves, belt, and boot. And keep in mind that this set is only able to be procced on your front bar because of your Clever Alch greatsword on the front bar. On back bar, you lose a little bit of weapon damage, and you lose your potential to proc Clever Alchemist. Yeah, this is it. I'm just stacking weapon damage again. It's just on a different build. It's on a D-Swing Onslaught build. And it shatters Pug's lives apart. You just hit them, bonk, they're dead, bro. They're dead. There's nothing that can be done unless you know Earthcore procs. At that point, you just uninstall the game. But yeah. So we got Veiled Heritence 5-piece, Clever Alch 5-piece, 2-piece Engine Guardian, and on the back bar we got a VMA Sword and Board. Very underused and very underrated set. This set is amazing. This is like all of my sustain. This Dark Dealing and Engine Guardian is what makes my sustain, and you can sustain pretty okay in it if you know what you're doing. Sometimes you tunnel vision and you fuck up some rotations and your stamina gets drained and then you die. Whatever, just try it again. Get up, try again, res, keep going. But yeah, so we got a sword here, and on the enchant we have the weapon damage enchant, and it's a Nernholm trait. My jewelry, yet again, this comes in healthy, but all my jewelry is transmuted to robust, and it's all weapon damage again, stacking the weapon damage. I got triglyphs on only my chest and my legs for 2 big pieces. Everything else is max time. Real quick, the stats. This is unbuffed. Resistances are a little low. When you go to the back bar, you get a little bit more resistances. Now, if I start buffing up, so it's okay to resist. It's really squishy. You can solo in this build, or you can duo, trio. That's where I would prefer for this build specifically, because it's single target oriented. But this is the initial build. So like I said, I also use trap because it helps me land D-swing. As you can see in the bottom right, Veiled Heritence procs a lot. Let me get a... So 5,900 weapon damage is the cap, brings your onslaught to 26k. This is without continuous attack, this is without group buffs. That onslaught melts people. If it crits, they're dead. They're done. And since I am using Clever Alch, these are the potions that I use. I enjoy weapon crit pots a shit ton, because if my max sustain is fine and I know I'm going to go on the offensive, I'll pop a crit pot to get major savagery so my onslaught crits. Hopefully. If not, if I'm on the defensive, I'm line of sighting, I'll use this pot instead. And I haven't really used these. Someone gave me 25 of them. Haven't really used them, but lingering health pots, I'm iffy on those. I haven't really messed with them yet, but I hear they're retardedly overpowered. Alright, so let's get into the bar setup. There's a few different things you can do here, bar setup wise. The first thing I'm going to mention is that I enjoy Streak a lot. I've been using Streak, but if you don't want to rely on crit pots, Expert Hunter, you're going to get the major savagery and you could just keep using tripods. But you lose Streak, which is very important because you need mobility on the setup, because you are hella squishy. So Streak will let you line of sight and dark deal. And the Streak is, well, you know, the ability that goes there. I like using Fire Guild Trap because you can line of sight real quick, drop a trap, they'll run into the trap. You're going to get your minor force, which increases your crit damage. You're going to pop a crit pot, and you're going to go in for the D-swing onslaught. Some people won't escape your rearming trap right away. So this gives a dot, it roots them, and gives you a pretty decent buff, which is, you know, a crit based buff. And more crit damage is a good thing. And that's what causes those 21k onslaughts and stuff sometimes that y'all will see early in the beginning of this video. But yeah, we got trap here. You can put a gap closer if you want. That's completely up to you. You could put carve here if you wanted to for a little bit more ulti gen. The only thing is, or brawler, is that we already got ulti gen on our back bar. So if you did want to switch this ability, which I'm gonna talk about in a minute. But yeah, executioner, dizzying swing, rally, and onslaught. If you don't want to be an onslaught build, you can use Dawnbreaker. You're still gonna hit ridiculously hard. Back bar, shuffle, heroic slash. Heroic slash goes with VMA sword and board. If you do not want to use VMA sword and board, you don't have it, I would recommend a set like like Death's Wind. For some reason my... Okay, let's just... 2-piece Death Winds, guys. It's going to give you that extra physical resistance on back bar. Stacked with Sword and Board, you're going to have a little bit more physical resist. So that'll make you a bit more tankier. And you could take this off. Maybe put Reverb if you don't like Dizzying Swing being your main CC. Yeah, Heroic Slash. You do a heavy attack with this ability. First of all, you're giving them minor maim, minor heroes, and you're going to restore a little bit of stam because you're heavy attacking, and then you're going to hit this ability. It does decent damage, but if you would just keep heavy attacking and hitting Heroic Slash, heavy attack, Heroic Slash, heavy attack, Heroic Slash, it basically costs nothing to sustain. You basically refund the ability because you're going to do a heavy attack plus 2k extra stam and magicka. So you're going to be able to heavy attack, Heroic Slash, heavy attack into, you know, that next ability, Dark Deal, which this got nerfed. Honestly, I think it's pretty trash to an extent. It became more of a, instead of like an instant, like almost like a pot, it used to kind of work like a pot. It's now just restoring stamina over 20 seconds, which I think is garbage, but the health does help a lot when you're line of sighting and you got your vigor, you got rally, but rally hasn't been up long enough for it to give you a big heal. So you're getting Dark Deal spam. And you know, you can Dark Deal a lot more in this build because of the Maelstrom Sword and Board, tripods, and Engine Guardian. When you get Engine Guardian, if you get a blue beam for magicka, you're gonna Dark Deal infinitely while that Engine Guardian is up. So this is almost a must-have of great ability in general. They did nerf it. It used to be a lot better, but it was kind of overpowered with EG, because if I got EG I wasn't dying because I was getting all my stam and all my health back. We got Hurricane, of course, is your resist buff, and we got Vigor and Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker or Sword and Board. When you're solo, Sword and Board. Dawnbreaker I usually just have it for like when I'm playing in groups and I'm on this build and we need a Dawnbreaker group. I'll do a heavy attack, Heroic Slash into a Dawnbreaker and switch to execute whoever. So I think that's pretty much it besides the CP. So we're going to go ahead and get into the CP. We're going to start with Blue Tree like always. 11 into Blessed. We have 81 into Master of Arms. So your D-Swing and your Onslaught is the big hitting abilities in this build. So we need to buff that as much as possible. 23 into Thom to buff Fighter's Guild Trap. And I do use double dot poisons on my back bar. I don't think I said that. And, you know, Hurricane. Got 40 into Precise Strikes. Of course, we need the higher crit damage. 3.3k into Piercing. I mean, 40 into Piercing? Holy cow. And 75 into Mighty to get as much damage possible for D-Swing and Onslaught, like I was saying. 48 into Ironclad. 42 into Resistant. 34 into Thick Skinned. And 64 into Hardy and Elemental Defender. Wow. I want to change this up a little bit. I want to put a little bit more into Quick Recovery so I'll get a little bit more healing. But for now I have 18 into Expert Defender. Now onto the Green Tree. I got 48 into Warlord, 44 into Sprinter. 65 into Mooncalf, which I feel like is a bit much because our regen is really low in the setup regardless. But yeah, it all comes from heavy attack sustain. So Tenacity, 65 points. This stacked with heavy attacks, of course. And Maelstrom Sword and Board, you're getting some good sustain back from that. 28 into Tumbling and 20 into Shadow Ward for, you know, that block killing when you need to line sight and stuff like that. And yeah guys, that's the build. A lot of people were asking for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and release it. This video is gonna be a lot shorter than some of my previous videos, but yeah, here it is guys. And yeah, thank you. Yo guys, I just wanted to thank everyone for your support. It has been amazing. I was a little bit late with this video, so I want to apologize for that. I was sick for about 2 weeks, so it really pushed back the build video. So here it is. Hope you guys enjoy it. Feel free to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitch. Hit me up. I'm starting to live stream a lot again, and these videos will start coming out more. You guys have a great day. Have a good one. Thank you.